What's up, YouTube fam? The time has come. Supercross is just around the corner and we are in absolute panic mode. We got Tyler's new bike we're getting dialed in. We got to get an e-start kit put on that because it's a 2017, but it's a race bike, so it's sick. But we got a lot of stuff to do. Got to head out to Castillo's. I got to put graphics on my bike. That's all I got to do. Man, guys, so much stuff going on down at the track. So I'm going to take you down there with me. We're going to go hit it hard. Lots and lots of show, lots and lots to do, so stick around till the end. And then I got a little info for you guys on why the Hoosier MX-20 video tire review got removed. So, but on a positive note, let's go to the track. Let's do it. What's up, YouTube fam? So we're at the track finally. Gonna get some riding in. We've already done some warm-ups. I'm changing wheel bearings, which sucks. I hate doing wheel bearings. A lot. We got just the drive side bearings left to pull out. Have my bearing extractors, which just aren't lending too much help today. But the Wagemans came through today with the R jerky. If you guys haven't tried the stuff, it's phenomenal. It's got a shot of either Robbie or Russ on the front. Check them out, boys. rjerky.com. Tell them London X sent you. You guys gotta try this if you guys are jerky fanatics like me. I love that stuff. Oh, working on the bike. This is basically the race setup for us. We're gonna do the motor one more time before we hit A1, but this is basically the race setup with the graphics and everything. Being on the BWR Engines crew this year, bike is hooking up. This is the My Bike's Too Lit bike, so that's kind of cool. A little history. You can still see frame was polished, and then but this was it. This was the bike that was in the video and the shoot and everything, so that's kind of cool. Now Tyler's got it for 2019. We're gonna put an e-start later on today. You'll see that later on in the video. And but yeah, guys, this bike rips. It's got the factory HRC motor. This thing is just a cannon. It is such a cannon. It's so bad. But anyways, guys, we're just excuse me, we're just dialing the ECU, trying a couple different settings, and then after that just get some more lap times, get some more testing in, and then she should be ready to go. But so far it's going really good, guys. So we're trying another setting on the ECU.
Vlogging the vlog.
Vlog the vlogger. Let's go.
We're at Castillo's today.
Hey, let's go.
YouTube fam, bro. We're out here at Castillo's testing some motor mounts, testing suspension, testing
Bruce,
some ECUs.
Get out there.
And it's a beautiful day, as you guys can see. Tracks and you know that Supercross.com Instagram? That guy hit me up. He wants to do a vlog and then a 250 word or 300 word like blog, I think, of the weekend for all 17 rounds with me or something. Did he hit you up about that? Yeah, I think.
But he didn't tell me the blog part.
Yeah, he wants me to write like a 250, 300 word thing about how my weekend went, like first person.
Yeah, no, he called Robbie too.
Yeah.
Just use a lot of filler words like "it was the most," like.
Yeah. No, hell no.
I'll just talk to him and say, hey, like we could switch it out and do like a team deal.
Yeah. No, what I understood of it, he wants to do it like, it'd be sick if we all three were on it, but he says whoever he wants to start with, he like wants to follow them so people get invested into that person or that story.
No, he told me the same thing, and then Robbie said the same thing, so I don't know.
Yeah. Guys, hey, what are you doing?
So what we got going on right now, guys, is the engine I built for Tyler on the 2018. We reached 30 hours, and from what we're supposed to do at 30 hours is we're supposed to do a complete bottom-up rebuild on these things. and do the oil pump system also, because I talked to you guys in previous videos before, the oil pumps in these Hondas, they get burned up and then the engines lose oil pressure pretty quick, and then the engines just don't last anymore. So if you're having that issue where you rebuilt your bike and it broke quickly, especially with the, I'd say 17 and above Honda, the oil pump's probably your issue. So we got to do, on the 18 that I built from 30 hours ago, we got to do a full bottom up, including, it didn't fail, but we just got to do it in preparation for A1. And then so he went and bought the 2-lit bike from Honda, because Adam had to turn it back into Honda. And so Tyler was able to buy it back because it had the factory HRC motor and it just had like amazing parts on it. So Tyler's like over the top. He's so stoked to have this bike, but we're gonna put the e-start kit in it because kickstarting apparently is a Suzuki thing only. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go out and get some shots for you, but we'll talk soon. Let's go. Session going. Everyone that brought a bike is out riding right now. Well, except for Robbie Wageman, but he'll be out shortly. It's so beautiful out here right now. Ty is looking on point. Yeah, bro. Boys are looking good. All these fly athletes out here. happened to Russ Wageman's bike. Damn, Tyler style. Sash over. Just urgency to get things done, get things complete. So that's, you know, one of the things I have to do absolutely today is I have to get the electric start kit on Tyler's bike. The 17s, some of you don't know, most of you do, were the last year of the kickstart. The reason why we are running a 17 as opposed to an 18 or a 19, the real big difference, guys, between the years is not that huge between a 17 and a 19, other than the e-start and then some little mods. But the things that have been done to this bike, throwing an e-start on it, it's really basically an improved 18 at that point. So it's just the cheapest, easiest way, because Tyler's still paying cash for his bikes. He's still paying cash for a lot of things on the bike, paying cash for me as a mechanic. So the kid's shelling out a lot of money. But he does have some great sponsors helping along the way. So we're going to put an e-start on that bike. It makes it a lot easier if you stall it in the corner to quickly fire it up, get back going on the track. But anyways, guys, so I got to put the e-start back on. Addie was cool enough to some graphics from HEP. So thank you, Dustin. Thank you, HEP. Thank you, Addie, for getting me one of their spare sets. And I'm going to throw this thing on here and see how she looks. I mean, already looks pretty freaking awesome. I'll get you guys a shot here. So I'm digging it completely. This is just how it was before. I had just my number plates, a Cherby sticker, just repping the Cherbys for hooking up the plastics. But I just have my numbers on it, just kind of run like an not old school, but OG kind of thing, you know. But I'm really feeling this. Drop it down below if you guys like this or not. Obviously I got a full swing arm sticker to still to put on, fork decals, front fender decal, and then also the rear, which is a pretty cool white one actually. I kind of dig it. So we'll get that all on there and take a look at it. But first, so recently I've been gone and have been vlogging because it's been Christmas, been up in the mountains with my family, had an awesome time. Show you some photos. We did a lot of hiking, and this is in a old logging community up in above Lake Isabella, California. It's called Our Ranch. It was an old logging community decades ago, and I mean almost a century ago. And then since they've converted into private, you know, it's private owned, and then you can buy a cabin up there and stay, and that's what my in-laws did. Not in-laws, excuse me, but my my sister. Yeah, so I guess my in-laws, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, they bought it. So it really cool time. But they had this awesome river, so you can see in the photo, awesome river that went right down the middle of it. And I'm kind of a little bit of a mining freak. I love watching the gold mining, gold detecting stuff like that. I really dig those videos, but maybe I'll do a separate channel sometime if I ever start doing something like that. But I found this really rad little like clean out where this rock had like this perfect ledge, and it was flat, and it caught just all the sediment, and I could tell that there was a bunch of magnetite. And like, if you guys don't know, like magnetite's this really heavy black mineral, and it's actually magnetic. You could, you know, stick a magnet down and attract it all and pull it out. But there's a bunch of this magnetite, and I'm looking, there's like some hematite in there too. And I'm just like, oh dude, I bet you there's some gold in there. So I went and grabbed some sample bags. Here, I scraped out, I had a little pocket knife, and I scraped out the clean out. And I wish I took a picture of the clean out, but this is what I got out of it. So I set up my sluice real quick, my pan, and I'm gonna pan some of this stuff out and see if I just got rich, boys. I didn't see any nuggets when I was scraping through it, but let's see what we got. It's kind of funny. This is just totally the kid in me. I mean, totally the kid in me that I just get jacked up on stuff like this. I love, like, I think in a different life I probably would have been like a mineralogist, or like another thing I'm really good with is language. Like I speak a lot of languages. None of you guys would ever guess, but I speak a lot of languages, and I've learned a lot of languages. I just do really good with language. Sorry about that. Trying to set up my tripod at the same time, but I don't multitask well. So anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and pan some of the stuff out. See if we get rich real quick, guys. Like, this could be kind of cool. All right, by no means, disclaimer, I'm not a pro at this at all. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do this wrong, and I might miss some gold, but I'll try my best. So I'm gonna go ahead, dump this first bag in. Gold's really heavy, and it sinks to the bottom, so I'm gonna make sure and rinse this bag really good too. Get it all suspended. Dump it out in the pan here. There's still some actually in the corner here, but little sparklies. You can't tell if it's pyrite, you know, fool's gold, or if it's real or not, but I'm gonna pan this out real quick. Stratify some of the lighter stuff here. And there's a lot of quartz too. This whole river was just full of quartz. So I mean, I had all the makings of what would be, you know, perfect gold, you know, mining area. Plus it's not far from the California Gold Rush mountain range where we went. Not far. So gonna keep stratifying this. Ideally, you drop in a little bit of Dawn dish soap, and what that does is it helps break the surface tension, allows it to come off a little bit better. The dirt allows it to break up and come off a little bit better. So I'm gonna actually take my time here, and I am gonna speed this up for you guys because this is a little time consuming to do it right, but we'll see what we got. Alright, now we're getting down to the heavier stuff. I had to pick out a couple of rocks, a lot of quartz, and gold is actually found in quartz, full fact. But getting down to heavies here, I have to be a little careful. Be a little careful. I'm definitely seeing some color in here. Nothing huge, no big nuggets. I mean, they call it, like, this would be considered like super fine. But like a lot of quartz, a lot of crystal. Still pretty fun for a nerd like me, but I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna go through the big bag that I have, and I'll bring you guys back in at the end there. Alright guys, well, I've been through all the dirt, like seriously, it's all in here. I've gone through all of it. I'm just going through the last clean out right now, and I saw something. It's not hard to miss. Where is it? You guys will see it here in a second. There it is. Can you guys see it? You can see it right here, right there. Oh baby, look at that. Oops, let me get in the viewfinder there. Look at that. Listen to this thing. Thing's got some weight to it. Like that thing weighs a bit. How cool is that? Well, I'm gonna put that one in my pocket. I want to drop that one. I'm gonna keep going here because I still see some pretty good shiny stuff. But that thing, it's a picker. Got a picker there. I think the rest of it might be some fine or super fine. A lot of black sand I gotta still get out. But this is like the really critical stage where you don't want to wash it too quick. There's some more. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Right there. Keep washing it down. This water's pretty dirty at this point. Probably should rinse it out for this, but we'll keep going. It's nerve-wracking now because I don't want to rinse it too quick here. No other big pickers. Gosh, that's a beautiful piece right there. And in the middle here, there's a lot of, I don't even think the camera could pick it up. Put some good chunks down in here. You gotta pick all these out. All these rocks that I'm sure are rocks. I'm like having to check everything twice. You know what? This thing actually joked me. It's not, this is not gold right here. It's just a yellow colored rock. It's not gold though. Very yellowish rock. I'm pumped on that one piece. Shoot, if that's all I get, I'm pumped. It was worth my time. I'm gonna keep doing this, but I'll cut off when I get my final clean out done here. So I literally went through and cleaned this out like 3 or 4 times. Came back and just kept rinsing it, and this is what I ended up with. Got that one good piece right there. You know, just a lot of super fine. I mean, that place seriously has a lot of gold in it, and I already went through, ran a magnet through it, got all the magnetite out. You could tell what's gold and what isn't. But a lot of super fine, and then that one piece too is just so beautiful. So I am way stoked. It was very much worth it. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, this one right here, guys, that thing is gnarly. Look at this big old chunk. And just, yeah, a lot of super fine that I can bake down and put into a mini crucible and cook it down. And but yeah, guys, pretty stoked on that. That's pretty cool how that came out. I'm kind of stoked. I'm kind of weird when it comes to graphics, guys. Like, I don't like a lot of flash, don't like a lot of flare. I like subtle colors. I like, you know, not when it's just not too much for the eye to look at. So I hope you guys like that. I enjoy it. Makes the Suzuki look nice and new, even though it is. Makes it look newer. I don't know. Anyways, I got Tyler's bike all apart. I'll show you what's up. Tyler's on his way over here right now, but let me show you, kind of speed you up here. To convert these to electric start, I made an entire video on how to do this. You could search it in my videos, but it is a pain in the butt. And I do totally suggest having a professional do this, because there's just a lot of things you can miss, and there's a lot that can get overlooked. But it's cool. No more Kickstarter shaft. So now we got you can see the E-start gear right there, and then all the reduction gears going down the crank, and then new starter clutch back there. Of course, we got the Recluse on deck. You have to pull out the cam because you have to change out the pin. There's a little pin inside the cam for the auto decompress. You have to put in a different length one. I think it's a shorter one from what I remember. And then, but for some reason, this kit does not come with the plug for the old Kickstart location. I had some people comment on the video. It's a plug that you remove from the starter cavity, because this is what was plugging the starter cavity before. But I mean, there's just no way to even jam this thing in. I mean, it's significantly bigger on this one anyway. Like, there's no way I can get that thing in there. It's really, really big. But so Ty's taking the cover off the 18, bringing it over. We're gonna put it on this, so he has a bike to ride tomorrow. And then I could get the engine back in time, because I need that hole right here to line up the crank at top dead center. Then I could time his cam in, because stupid mistake, I didn't put it at TDC before I did all this, or I probably did, but rotating the engine as many times as I did to like torque, you know, the crank gear or the clutch basket or the counterbalance gear, I probably moved it over a couple times. But anyways, I need the cover to degree it all, and I could put this back on, but there's no point, because I could, you know, I could button this all up now. This is all done in here. And then I have the new wiring harness up here. This is how it comes when you buy it. So essentially, we have to unplug the old entire wire harness off of it. We have to install, where'd the box go? It's right here somewhere. We got to do the battery box. Got to charge the battery. We got to put up the hand switch. Mount all the starting regulator stuff goes right here. Battery bolts on right here. So yeah, a lot of stuff to do still, but we'll wait for Ty to get here and we'll get going. I was just here for a little bit, but so we got the case off of his 18 that has a correct size plug. I swear, man, this one right here that came out of the E-start, it looks like it would fit, but him and I both tried. It's just too big. I don't know why Honda didn't make those the same size. This one is seriously just a little bit bigger. Oh, actually, on camera you can see it's a lot bigger. So, bummer on that. And but on a positive note, so now I can take out the timing plug here, get this thing at top dead center, and then put the cam back in, the valve cover back on, and then proceed with installing this glorious mess of wires, which isn't as bad as some of you might think, but my night's cut out for me. And yeah, so this is it, guys. So basically, when Tyler was over here, we talked. This is the last week. This is the last push week, guys. Like, we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we're leaving down to Anaheim, and then so it's all full steam ahead. This week just going to be a lot of focusing on staying healthy. For one, obviously staying healthy. Two, you know, dialing in the practices, keeping the race feeling in your bones. So when we drop into, we're hoping to ride press on Thursday. So I know this is getting to be a super long video already, and I appreciate all you guys so much for watching. I know this video was a lot of going back and forth, but that's my week, guys. My week is just crazy back and forth lately. And but I'm gonna get Tyler's bike done. Then tomorrow we go and prep the Supercross track. Tuesday we ride. Wednesday we ride. Thursday we're just praying that we're gonna be able to ride press day. So anyways, guys, on to the final news of the day, which is to address your guys. I've been getting some questions on Instagram, primarily on Instagram, at LundumX, guys. If you're not following me, at LundumX on Instagram. So what happened was the Hoosier MX tire review was essentially not supposed to happen. Carlin had come out and brought the tire, and I thought it'd be a really cool idea just to shoot a video really quick and get his impressions on it. And so I did the review, put it up, and it was like an immediate response. You know, a lot of you guys were interested in Hoosier tires. You didn't know that they made a dirt tire for a dirt bike. Some of you did. Some of you loved them already. And then I get a phone call, and we'll skip the who, what, where from. But basically, it wasn't in alignment with one of my sponsors, a major sponsor of LundumX, and I won't name names, to support or even do a review of the Hoosier tire because they're heavily supported by another brand. So they asked me to remove that video, which I did, and in the future to consult with them to see if there's anything that is maybe something that they don't agree with me basically doing a video on, because I don't want to lose my sponsors, guys. They're important to me. They're important to the Shop Garage, whatever. They're important to LundumX, and they're a key part to what I do here at the Shop Garage, whatever. And so I've been doing a little damage control all week on that, and I appreciate all you guys who have just stuck by me and you know, been hitting me up on Instagram with the questions. I appreciate it all. I really do. But it is extremely important to me to keep my sponsors happy of the channel, so I can keep the content rolling for you guys. And so I did end up removing that video for now, and I think what's going to end up happening is a little further down the road, I am going to do a Hoosier tire review, but we're not going to be comparing it against any other tires, just the tire review by itself. And then it won't be a comparison. And then now with this in light with the sponsors and stuff like that, they'll be glad to send me tires to review on their own basis. What we thought of the tire as it competed, as you know, as we got it, and not compared to. So that's kind of where I went wrong, and I kind of fooled up on that one. But hey, you live and learn, I guess, you know. On the other hand, guys, I'm extremely happy to be working with the BWR Honda engines crew this year, L-Tech, and SSI decals. They created a really, really great team for Tyler to be on this year. Carlin put it together. Carlin Gardner did. And, you know, we're excited. We got some great things going on. It's going to be a great year of Supercross, guys. It really is. And I look forward to seeing all you guys at the track. Make sure and come up to us. I will probably launch one more vlog before we head to Supercross. And that will be our week coming up here, prepping for Supercross. So there's obviously going to be a lot of last-minute fine-tune stuff. But other than that, guys, after this bike's done, we're go for launch. So I'm excited, and thank you again to all you guys out there. Shirts are still available on teespring.com/LundumX. I got two or three styles up there right now. Get over there, get yourself a shirt, support the channel, and I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And as always, like the video, leave any comments down below, any questions, hit me up on Instagram. Other than that, I love every single one of you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. That's a promise. Peace out for now.